What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So I feel like in the beginning of my video, my kids were a little bit loud, but towards the end, they've actually been behaving themselves pretty well, so I shouldn't have to worry about having to talk over kiddos or like toys and stuff. So just bear with me if you do hear my kiddos in this video. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I have 3 boys, so they're fucking hype, okay? They get hype. For today's video, I wanted to do a Valentine's Day makeup look. Now, I know like a lot of makeup like this is not everybody's cup of tea, but it definitely, I 100% would go on a date like this. So if you're like me and you don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion, these are the vibes. I am only going to be doing my eyes in today's makeup look, but I will be sure to leave all of my face product descriptions down below because this is gonna be my new go-to, because when I tell you I look flawless, not just over the camera, because that, when filming you really only have to worry about how things look on camera, but when I tell you how flawless I look in person, you would never believe the products that I used. You'd be like, bitch, you are lying, you are a dirty liar. I should have filmed it just so I could show you guys how much of a not liar I am. Anyways, sorry. I feel like in my intros, my outros, I just feel so sexy because my makeup is like complete. Like, I am that bad bitch, you know what I mean? So I'm sorry for acting a fool. Doing the eyes in the video, face makeup, link down below if you are curious about any of the products that I used. And then, of course, I give my lash and lip combo at the end of the video if you're curious about that, because I don't really link those because I usually forget. I mean, in the lip combo, it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, that is going to be today's video. So if you're curious to see how I achieved this gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow inspired by Valentine's Day, then please keep on watching. Starting off by priming my eyelids with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2, and I just tap that all over my lid. And the shape that I'm going for today, I need to make sure I'm priming all the way around my brow to like my temple area, because it's gonna be real flared out, as you guys have already seen in the intro. So I'm gonna start by taking the deepest, darkest red in the palette, which is called Chili Pepper. This is actually one of my most used shades out of this palette. So I'm just gonna take this on a packing brush. I'm just gonna coat my product all around it, and then I'm just gonna stamp it into my desired shape. Sorry if you could hear my kids' toys. They're building blocks, but as long as they're... Ooh. I was going to say as long as they're not yelling, it's okay. Then they start yelling. Next, I'm going to take the red called Blazed, which is still a pretty dark red, but it's just a little bit lighter, you know what I mean? So now with this shade, I'm going to start to blend this out, and I'm just going to go in little circle motions right over this first red. I want everything to stay pretty red, but also I want it to soften out. So I'm just gonna, as I'm getting further, like to my brow, once I get closer to my brow, I'm gonna pick the brush up so it's very just lightly tickling over my skin. So I'm gonna take some of the shade Bare. I find that I don't think that this is gonna change the color too much. It's just gonna really help diffuse out the red. So I'm just gonna go right over that second red, and I'm just gonna go very softly and just try to blend it into my skin a little bit, if that makes sense. Okay, so something like that. So I am going to cut out my crease and then I'll connect this down this way. So that way I can have a nice sharp edge right here. So let me go back through all the colors again and build them up. And then we can cut the crease. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but my camera cut off. So I'm just taking a little bit of the shade Black Beach, and I'm taking it lower than my crease, so that way I'm going to go through all the colors again and blend it up. And when I cut my crease, I'll probably cut this out, but it's going to give it a lot of depth when I blend it up a little bit. So I just take it on this little tiny little brush, and I'm just going lower, like I said, lower than my actual crease where I'm going to want it. Because I don't want it to be black. I want it to just deepen up the red a little bit. But black can be very overpowering. So that's why I wanted to start a little bit lower. And then that way it'll give me the ability to kind of blend it up a bit. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I mean when I say that I'm not going to cut the whole crease out. Probably just the whole lid is what I'm going to clean up. I'm taking this on the Mitchell Acid Rain like collection brush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, these are the Makeup and Murder pigments. I'm so excited. This one is these are the pastel ones. This is like the pink one. So I'm going to pack that all over my lid after I lay the base down on this side. So one thing I want to say about these pigments that I didn't hear anybody say that literally, so, you know, they have like a little stopper in them. So I twisted, like when I first got them, I wanted to kind of like touch them. I wanted to feel them. So when I pulled the stopper out, all of them literally exploded, like all over my hands. Like, so the first one I opened was this blue one. As you can see, it's still really dirty. It literally, I twisted it and it said poof. And like my whole hand was blue, my laptop was blue, my desk was blue, like everything was blue. And I was like, holy shit, like nobody warned me that these were gonna literally fucking explode. So, okay, so I'm just gonna take this in a packing brush. And I'm just gonna pack it down. So then what I'll do is I'm going to take the brush that I took the black on, and I'm just going to go over the top just in case I like was a little bit messy with the pigment. I just want to make sure that it's nice and crisp like that. Look at that color. Okay, so before I do any of that other part that I want to do, I'm going to go into the Qing Beauty You're So Chic palette. This is a big boy. So I want to take a glitter out of here. So these are like the only glitters that I have. But these are like really nice glitters. Ooh. So I'm going to take the neutral side of this palette. And I'm going to take this. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time holding this up. I'm going to take this like baby pink glitter on the neutral side of this palette right here. So where the face stuff is on this side. So I'm going to take my Duo Lash Glue. Let me find it. Okay, so I'm going to take my Duo Lash Glue and I will take a little tiny brush to apply it. And then I'll take a spoolie to like kind of clean up if it gets off the lines where I draw with my glue. So I'm going to do that. You guys are going to see, but just in case you're wondering like what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this in sections. So I just painted it right on where the cut creases meet. Okay, that's a vibe. So I'm actually going to do my face makeup, and then when I do under my eyes, I will connect this portion of it. Since I did my base makeup in my past few videos, I'm going to skip that today, and we're just going to focus on the Valentine's makeup for the eyes. Okay, so do you guys remember how I told you that I've been following that TikTok, like her makeup routine? Basically, I think her name is Bryn. Can you see how fucking flawless I look? Now, you guys know I'm terrible at covering up, like, my acne scars, but honestly, I look like butter. You could tell that I'm wearing makeup because my face is colorful and, like, highlighted, but other than that, I feel like there's no distinct, like, my face doesn't look cakey at all. So, yeah, there's that. Let's move right on along to under the eyes and then to finish this up. I did want to go with a red blush, kind of go in with the whole red theme. So on the brush that I took, the black, I'm going to dip that into just the red called Chili Pepper. And I'm going to go right along that line. And then just bring it around town. Just like that. And then I'm going to clean off the brush that I took the shade Blaze because I don't want like a ton of product. And then I'll dip it back into Blaze, but just a little bit. I'm just going to smoke this out. If you want it to be not as blown out, you could definitely go in with a smaller, more dense brush, but this is really all I'm going to be doing as far as like under my eyes goes. So the same brush that I used, the clean brush that I used to kind of lighten this up, I'm going to really wipe it off. I want it to be as clean as possible. And then I'll just go right over that, and that's going to lighten it up for my blend. I'm not going to go in with that pink. I just want to do the red. I think I'm going to take these are the Wild Child Cosmetic Lashes, and these are in the, I was going to say the shade. These are in the style Indigo. Okay, so here is the completed look. What do we think? Is it giving Valentine's Day vibes? Really love the way my cheeks look. So my lip combo, I went in with the LA Girl Precision Lip Liner in the shade Blushing, and then I went in with the Hank & Henry Satin Matte Lipstick in Te Quiero. Look at this. See the sparkle? I love this color. It's like my favorite one out of the collection. And then I went in with the Victoria's Secret gloss in Mocktail Hour. This gloss is so good. It smells so good. This is giving me Cash Beauty vibes, actually. So yeah, these are the vibes. I got my cute little heart earrings. What do we think? I think these lashes were the perfect choice for this look because everything's kind of like, you know what I mean? That is going to conclude today's video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead. Roll the clip.